Welcome back to our Pathfinder Kingmaker series. In between episodes, I sold a bunch of stuff and got about almost 80k in gold pieces. So I bought a few spells, mostly for Octavia. Well, all for Octavia, even though I'm not going to use her. And what else did I buy? Bought some more diamond dust. And where is it? Right here, this 25,000 gold bag of holding. So now they can like hold a bunch of stuff. Um, and I leveled all the extra characters that I had forgotten I had leveled yet. So now we're going to go to the tavern and talk to Elena about Ekundayo. Elena. See, as you approach, the red-headed innkeeper curtsies awkwardly. Your Grace, you must have come to talk about the feast for Ekundayo. I'd be happy to. I'll provide food and drinks. Everything will be first class. Who'll serve at the feast? With your permission, Your Grace, for such an honor with such esteemed guests, I'd like to do it myself, Your Grace. Elena smiles awkwardly, turning an even brighter red. Then we need only agree on the place. I guess there's no two ways about it. We'll have to have it right in this room. We can decorate it, of course. Forgive me, but if we are thinking about the same Ekundayo, he will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods. If Madam Innkeeper is up for the challenge. Elena is speechless, either due to astonishment, indignation, or both. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name's Natavi. I'm passing through the city. Ekun and I know each other from long ago, since back when he guarded caravans. We traveled together for a long time. Pursing her lips, the innkeeper studies Natavi carefully. Why would Ekun want to feast in the woods? He is a born ranger. He always feels calmer upon an open sky. I know him well. Can you think of a suitable place? Hmm. How about the Royal Hunting Grounds? I've seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cozy nook, and there's a water nearby. What do you say, Alina? The innkeeper sizes up the woman opposite her. I might not know Ekundayo as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods, or on a mountaintop, or in a swamp for that matter. Wonderful. In that case, I'll gladly meet both of you in the agreed upon place. My, I've seen a lot since as a keeper here. I can't Owlcat English, but when one just invites herself like that, the innkeeper clicks her tongue. Oh, what got into me? Grumbling, it's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing Ekundayo to the agreed place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Feast of Feasts. Elena seems to be brooding. She tugs at the seam of her apron and looks at you with uncertainty. Your Grace, I wouldn't want to bother you, but if you have a spare moment, I'd like to ask you something. What did you want to ask me, Elena? Your Grace, the city is getting rebuilt after the bloom. But the people survived such terror. I know almost all of them, and I see in their eyes what that nightmare did to them. And I thought, Elena sighs, I thought we should cheer them up somehow. I can make a special treat for everyone, but I can't do it alone. The thing is, I have a very special family recipe, which I'm sure the locals would love. It's, now don't laugh, it's an omelet made from a roc's egg. This bird is not really a bird, but a huge monster that lays eggs very rarely. They're considered a royal treat. Only a few people in all the Stolen Lands have ever tried one. If we treat the people to this delicacy, the whole neighborhood will be buzzing about it for months. And what could be better medicine for their fear and sorrow than something fresh to boast about? I know there's a rock that lives on Talon Peak, but it is a dangerous place. I offered a reward, but none of the hunters I know will risk going there. But I know you can handle it, Your Grace. Elena raises her eyes timidly. I know it's no task for a baroness, but there's no one else to ask. A fine idea. I will try to get you such an egg. Elena is glowing. Thank you so much. I am sure you can handle it easily. Please tell me what other news you've heard. Your stories are so interesting and useful. Oh, stop, Your Grace. You know the news around here. Nothing strange is happening. We're rebuilding the city, getting back on our feet. Oh, and we've changed the name of the inn. Did you see? No, I didn't. I still don't know the name of this inn. Show me your wares. Yeah, just give me everything. I will take all your food items. I don't know if the alcohol is needed in recipes, but I'm going to take it anyways. And these potatoes. And I will take some more camping rations as well. Deal. Wow. Those camping rations really weigh a lot. Here they are. 180 pounds just from camping rations. Okay. Oh, with that money, I don't know if I mentioned it, but hey, there's the owlbear right here. The giant owlbear that almost destroyed the capital has become quite popular in his new role. But with that money I got, I also bought some BP. I bought 300 BP to be exact. Exit. I'm going to leave behind Ileana. Take a Kundayo. And with that BP, I want to build something in the capital. A lighthouse and the Mage's Tower. I built the Mage's Tower over here because it says +3 to arcane when built in a separate slot. So hopefully this will give me +7 arcane. And of course the lighthouse is here because this is the only spot that can have it. Okay. And now we go over to the hunting lodge. I got the music off because I started recording this. I got to this area And this area had the copyrighted music, so I just decided to start over because it was, by the time I realized it had already played, and then, that would have had a claim, so I just decided to start over. And now
I'll
we're
go
back.
ahead.
I'll just follow the same path that I chose before.
Stand with me.
Start swinging.
Take that! This strength, my masterpiece.
Your strength wasted.
Ooh.
Let yourself exposed.
Okay. Oh no. Now this time it's starting to rain. It's gonna rain on the Kundayo's party. What the frick? Come on. Oh my god. Now they're walking because the weather is so bad. That sucks.
Interesting.
It's gonna make traversing this area take even longer. The goblins were torn apart by humongous claws. Their ugly little faces show horror.
The path.
Junk. It's kind of funny. Let's have a party out in the wilderness. And then it starts raining. With lightning coming out. That fire refuses to go out.
Tread lightly.
It's clearing up. There's a Tommy with the Kundayo's feast over there.
They should have known better.
Bards. Man,
My skills.
taking a beating. It's not cool. And I'm going to clear the area before I go to Raccoon's party. I want to make sure nothing saunters up next to us. It's another scroll. Another scroll. That's good. Good. Start using these. Okay.
Let us be careful.
Yeah, this area was better before.
The path is
There
clear.
was some music playing. So, sorry about that.
I'll go ahead. Their life ends here.
Primal Hydra. Oh, I'll go.
No time wasted. Let yourself exposed.
Crits. Sneak attacks. Alana took damage again.
I will not falter.
Heal. There's a dead bastage here. And just had some trash on him.
Let's head
Clear
out.
this boggy marsh area first.
We will prevail.
There's this giant fly trap. Goblins out of my lands. Oh, did you see that? One of the, I think it was dog, tripped him, and he was falling forward. One of our rangers shot him in the head with an arrow, which knocked him backwards. Stupid goblin. One of the knight's bracers.
The path is clear.
I wonder how many of those do I need
They dare threaten me.
before storyteller tells his tale.
This wound, my gift to you.
One got knocked down, the other got knocked down. Dog and wolf are doing some work. Another dead bastage.
Tread lightly.
An enemy on the ground is an enemy that's not attacking you. A hydra devouring tiny human figures has been crudely etched into this stone. Probably some stupid goblin art. Some more trash. Ooh,
Solid plan.
Bullseye.
dang, they just took him out. Jade with the sneak attack. Kundayo did 43 damage. Oh, he crit. Nice. Alana didn't even get to attack. Let's see, Altana, Ekundayo, then Jade. Altana, 22. Ekunda at 23. Jade at 12, even though Alana had a higher initiative. I don't think initiative matters a lot in this, how do you call this? What do you call this mode? I don't remember this mode, but it's the always active mode.
Let us be careful.
Just one owl bear.
I'll
Active
go.
pause
Enemy near.
or something? I don't know. I forgot. Wolf.
Strike wasted.
Wolf got. Wolf got taken out.
I tire of waiting.
Lay on hands others. $49, 77. Where are you going? I did not click over there. Okay. I'll go up here, come around here.
A test of
At
my
least this is a
abilities.
good place for some XP.
This is my path.
Let's skin them.
I stand ready.
Heal.
Together we
And,
stand.
level 5. That's cure light wounds mass.
Magnesium Turinos.
27.
Magnesium Turinos.
9. Let's do one more.
Magnesium Turinos.
16. Okay, let's move on.
Let's finish them quick.
Your luck's run
Get
out.
yourself exposed.
My skills exceed yours.
You see all those attack of opportunities pop up? Told you, Altana and Jade together are just gonna be monstrous.
I was successful in my search.
I'm the best.
Okay, some garbage. Tattered leather armor and the hilt of a cheap sword are lying among the
path is clear.
bones.
We cannot be defeated.
Here's some bears. Avril.
Strike that
Skin them and collect them. Oops. Avril. Did not mean to move you by your lonesome. Let's move on.
Let's head out.
Or we can head out. Since it's right there, let's grab it. Where am I?
Tread lightly.
Tread lightly. Or you can stomp and let everything know we're coming.
The path is clear. This will be quick.
A lot of wargs out here. Good job, Wolf, with the trick. Scan them, collect them.
We should move.
Let's have Nova top us up. We can move on.
Check that out.
Called in Snaffle. Is that one of the horse ones?
I'll go ahead.
Let's quick save since we've come this far.
There's something here.
Okay. Let Jade do that.
Success.
Enormous claw paw prints mark the ground.
Let us be careful. I've spotted something.
Jade.
Success.
The path is clear.
Ooh, there's a primal giant fly trap.
Their life ends here.
Flaming sword. Concealment. Concealment sucks. Nova's taking some hits. Ooh. Throwing axe. Melted ring shards.
Our time has come.
What is this? Protection from energy communal. You can use one of those. Okay.
Tread lightly. Something here.
Jade.
I'm the best.
What's in these boxes?
Success.
Recipe and a wand of searing light. And another melted shard of a ring. Hunter's roast. Tenderloin, 16 pieces. I only have 16? Huh. Throwing axe unidentified. Oh, yeah. Illy is my item identifier. If she's not in the party, then items don't get identified. What's that? Walk by something. Oh, just mushrooms. Because it uses knowledge arcane to identify your items. Anything? Nope. Almost to the meeting spot. But there's wyverns right here. There's wyverns right here, and she's just setting up camp right here. Look at that. See how close they are? What is up with you, lady? Skin them and collect them and move on.
I've spotted something. Let's head out.
It's over here.
Success.
Just a pick. It's hard to tell whether these bones belong to a human or an animal, but they were definitely shattered by some mighty jaws. And yeah, let's just set up camp right next to the wyverns. I guess the wyverns were blocked by the freaking, what is that, a wagon? Cloth-covered wagon? Yeah, that'll block some wyverns, alright. Hey, stop me from getting through. Alright. Kundayo's party. I wonder how festive this event is going to be. Servant, Natavi. There you are. Yep, here we are. Ekun, old friend, speak of the devil. Ekun's face freezes in surprise. He stares at Natavi and Alina silently for a few moments, completely still. Finally, Ekun turns a quizzical look to you. Relax, friend. Let's just drink a little and talk. Grabbing Ekun's arm, Elena leads him to the tables with food. Please come here, Ekundayo. You don't mind if I call you Ekun? Natavi fixes her hair, and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple with a long stare, Natavi says quietly to you, please come to me when everyone is busy eating and drinking. I would like to talk to you. Ooh. Ooh. Kalike can what? Both of them are here. I want to. Why celebrate in this backwater when we have the whole castle at our disposal? What's Canera? Kalike? Next time you want to throw a party, ask me to arrange it. Wait, I'm going to talk to. Can I get the other one? It was there. Kalike quietly hums a merry song. There's Wolf. Amiri. Join me. The food is good. You're not eating at all. That is ill-advised. If you find nothing left for you, don't say I didn't warn you. Valerie? Thank you for the invitation, Alana. Jathal? Dying of boredom. Oblivion and death. Unconscious and alcoholic lethargy. Is it not all the same? A great celebration. It's nice to see smiling faces all around and to forget our troubles for a while. Who's down here? Wow, there's a lot of things to do. Talk to Lindsay. Talk to Natavi. Ask you to come to her to discuss something. I promise to play something special for such an occasion. I only need a signal to know when I can begin. The party is in full swing, and of course, the Baroness can't wait to talk to the hero of the hour. She needs to seize the moment and talk to Ekun. So Ekun should be the last one I talk to. To your health, Alana. By the way, if you're looking for where to go after the feast, I know a place with a very peculiar menu. We only live once. He. Such a wonderful idea, Alana. Come now. Why didn't you tell us about it sooner? I'd have baked a pie. Natavi, what do you want to talk about? Your Grace is smiling. Natavi nods politely. An old friend of Ekun who you met at Alina's tavern. Oh, I admit we got acquainted very suddenly. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's right. When we met for the first time, I had to speak to him. Interruptions be danged. What was I supposed to do? I haven't seen Ekun for such a long time, and I was so surprised to hear about him. I'd like to know you better. I'm at your service. Where are you from? I grew up in Nantambu, far from here, but never liked that city. I left it years ago and haven't been back since. I remember leaving it vividly. Little towers covered with bright mosaics dot the horizon, while I lay hidden in the bushels of sugar cane on a rumbling cart drawn by a lame old donkey. How did you meet Ekun? We guarded a caravan together. At first, I couldn't stand Ekun. I took his silence for arrogance, but then a sandstorm forced us to spend a week in a tiny village. We drank everything the only inn had to offer and got to know each other better. Didn't you say before that he doesn't like taverns? Natavi grinned, staring off in the distance. He behaved somewhat differently when he was young. A curious story, and old as the world. Ekun never mentioned you. You don't say. Ha 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 ha. It can't be. Natavi looks at you with a smirk, and he is usually so talkative. He keeps talking about himself, his past, his dreams and plans, a couple of jokes here and there. A curious tattoo, a stinging wasp, doesn't mean anything. Your Grace is very observant. Natavi runs her finger over the image. This tattoo is a tribute to tradition. It symbolizes the transition from unconscious dogmatic conformity to mindfulness and self-awareness. Perception check passed. That is an evasive answer. Ahahaha. I'll probably never get used to the straightforwardness of citizens of the River Kingdoms. A wasp is the sacred animal of Calistria. I am one of her followers. Calistria, also known as the savored sting and the unquenchable fire, is the goddess of lust and revenge who takes on many faces and guises. Let's change the subject. So what did you want to talk about? I wanted to ask a favor. You see, Alina the innkeeper treats me coldly, and I have no reason why. Yesterday, for instance, she argued with me before changing the sheets in my room, and today she refuses to pour me a glass of wine. So I was thinking she wouldn't refuse if the Baroness herself asked for a bottle of wine. Why do you need a bottle of wine? Tavi's laughter is soft and musical. What a strange question. Really? Why would I need a bottle of wine at a party? Fine, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Alana. Still, why do you need a bottle of wine? Failed a diplomacy check. The woman's mysterious smile is baffling. Oh. All right, smile and leave. Asked if... Okay. Lindsay. Lindsay runs her fingers over the strings intently. Isn't it hard to play and talk at the same time? It's a matter of practice. Lindsay, I think now is the perfect time for one of your performances. Are you sure? Oh, I guess I need to talk to Lindsay last. Give me a little more time. Alina, what can I do for you, Your Grace? Thank you for organizing such a wonderful party for Ekun. My pleasure, Your Grace. I am happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Ekundayo is a pleasure. The innkeeper giggles, covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Ekun pretends not to hear. Alina, could you give me a bottle of wine? Don't bother with the bottle, Your Grace. I'll pour it for you. Just bring a glass. I need a bottle for Natavi. She's our guest. You can't refuse her food and drinks. The innkeeper raises an eyebrow. I have no idea why Your Grace invited this harpy. Of course, you know better, but still. Items received. Cheap wine. Well, I'm going to go check in on some others. The ranger greets you with a curt nod. Your Grace must want to talk to Ekun. I'll go make sure everyone has enough to drink. Looking at Alina's back, Ekun turns to you, fixing one of his belt bags. Cunning plan to bring a hunter to a feast. Call him to hunt. It was a team effort. Lindsay, Alina, and Natavi. And you, according to Alina. Ekun is silent for a while. Thank you. I hope we didn't do more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? Ekun nods. It's good to be among friends and trees. And even better, not holding a bow. I see Alina is trying very hard to please you. She is the lady of the house. This is her responsibility. I think this is more than a sense of obligation. I thought about it. Time will tell. Does it not ruin your fun? A faint smile spreads on Akun's face. There is very much of her. There is very much of her? All at once. However, she is a good woman. Let's talk about something else. How are you? Life is life. It goes on, whether we wish it or not. Um, what do you mean? Akun tugs at the bottoms of his jacket and lowers his head. um, Remain silent. I am still thinking about them. Akun stares into the distance. I wake up with the first rays of sun. I see the faces of my family. Fire turns to ashes. Midday turns to midnight. And when the stars are shining, I still think of them. Some days bitterness and rage fill me. I drive them away. Other days I feel a smile on my face and I appall myself. Only hunting numbs my feelings. But the farther I follow the trail, the darker the woods are, and the harder it is to find my way back. Um, I'll say don't submit to despair. Deep inside you want to be happy again, and your family would want the same for you. Don't be ashamed of the moments where joy returns to your life. Akun smiles slightly. Easier said than done, but there is wisdom in your words. Why did you never tell me about Natavi? Why? How did you meet Natavi? Guarded caravans. She talked a lot. I thought she must be in love with her own voice. But over time, we walked many roads together. I learned she had a steady eye and a strong hand. Were you close? We are friends, and friends leave, but stay anyway. Why did you stop talking? The ranger rubs the back of his head and smirks. Amanda said a caravan is here. You'll go to the tavern again. Natavi is a bad influence. And then Natavi started coming less and less. I see. Drink with me? Coon looks uncertainly at the offered glass. Well, don't force yourself if you don't feel like it. Coon resolutely shakes his head. No, thank you. All right, I'm going to get something to eat. Oops. All right, then, Tommy, here's your bottle of wine. Here, I hope you like this. Open a bottle and ostentatiously and sip from it. Casting a warm glance your way, Natavi nods gratefully. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind, Helena, could you please find me a wine opener? Would you please wait? So, my friend, I'll just steal you for a moment.
I'll go ahead.
She's all going, huh? Where'd they go off to? I can't talk to her. Lindsay? Lindsay looks up at you surprised, trying to keep the rhythm. Where are you going? If you leave now, the whole plan goes to pieces. Man, Lindsay? Stay at the party. Quick save? I can't talk to her. I promised to play something special. Alright. Can I go? I want to see what happens if I leave anyways. Still, I have to go. Ah, that sucks. That's not what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna reload it. I had a feeling it would do something like that. I thought I'd be able to go after a coon and the Tavi and see what they were doing. Alright, Lindsay. Now's the perfect time for one of your performances. I'm sure. Begin. A hymn. Your attention. My friends, let's raise our glasses. Let's celebrate our adventures and that we have others to share them with. Also, let's thank Alina for a generous feast. The evening was wonderful. Alina bows, turning red. And now I'd like to play something special for you. I haven't composed anything for a while. This is a special occasion. Striking a theatrical pose, Lindsay begins to play. A coon quietly takes a place next to you. Music starts flowing. Lindsay's performance isn't perfect, but it is deep and emotional. One cadence follows another, and music echoes among the trees. Suddenly, you notice that a coon is standing much closer than you thought. You realize he's slowly moving closer to you, fidgeting from foot to foot and trying not to look at anyone. At the same time, Alina is trying to lean closer and closer to a coon, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing your look, she gives you a sharp look. Try to shove a coon closer to Alina. A coon, my friend, could you crowd me so? Turning red as a beet, a coon whispers an apology and moves toward Alina. She grabs the coon by the arm, looking at you gratefully. Finally, Lindsay strikes the final chord, and the sound fades. Pleased with her performance, Lindsay receives well-deserved applause. Is that how Alana claps? Is that a random wolf? Looks at you, tilting head to the side, sniffs your hand. The wolf, who was standing nearby before, wags his tail and approaches a coon. Aw, just look at that, a coon. He seems so loyal. You have to give him a name. You do. You've been together for so long. You've been through so much together. The Tavi shakes her head. The heart wants what it wants. Why would one fake affection when there is none? I'll keep silent. He doesn't want to name it. He doesn't want to name it. His loyalty is appreciated. Not ready to decide his fate, though. The Tavi nods in understanding. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired, and we still have to get to the city. Maybe it's time we pack up. Feast of Feasts. Game auto-saved. All right. Well, that was interesting. Seeing a Kundayo in a embarrassing situation. Next we'll have to either do this or do some kingdom management by passing the time. That I might do that also. Well, we got a lot to do in the next episode, so I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.